whoever join, I will start lecture on the time only. Is it okay? I'll not wait for anyone. We'll start the lecture on time only. I think that will be a better idea. The restriction will be there on me as well as
Sir,
you also.
sir, but a
Yes.
few lectures continue 5-10 minutes extra
Acha, they are
in
not
the morning.
leaving you on the time. So whoever the
Yes,
faculty, you
sir.
just
So
inform
we
them,
cannot.
no? He leave you on the time. That will be the only solution. Okay, no problem. Sure. So recap. What we studied till we studied complementary function. Then we started with the particular integral by shortcut method. Okay. In that we studied shortcut method for exponential function, trigonometric function. Hope you remember the formulas. Okay. Then we studied shortcut method for polynomial. Third, we studied shortcut method for e raised to ax into v. And today we want to study shortcut method for e raised to x into v, where v is any function of x. Okay. Yes, right. Page number 37. Right, today's date. 22, na? Yes. Yes, write with me. Shortcut method for x into v. Okay, so 1 upon 5 of d operated on x equal to x as it is minus phi dash of d divided by phi of d. Okay, and again 1 upon phi of d operated on the v. V any function of x. V is any function of x. It may be exponential, trigonometric, maybe any other function. Example, right now. Find pi 1, right? D square plus 4y equal to x sine of x. Okay, start. Solution. Hope I am audible to you. Y of p equal to 1 upon d square plus 4 to be operated on x sine x. Right here, what the v is sine x. What the phi of d is d square plus 4. What is phi dash of d? Derivative 2d. 2d. Okay, then mention the formula using 1 upon phi of d operated on xv. So what is it? X minus phi dash of d divided by phi of d. 1 upon phi of d to be operated on v. Okay, substitute the value. So therefore, substituting the values, we have y of p equal to x minus phi dash. Here is the phi dash 2d divided by phi of d. Phi of d. 1 upon phi of d to be operated on v. What the v is? Sin x. Getting everyone? Now see, understand, huh? At this moment, you think about this part only. Okay, leave the square bracket. So what is formula for trigonometric function? Replacing d square by minus a square. Remember, na? So minus 1 square. Coefficient of x is 1 here. So minus 1. So it's minus 1. So it is, will be like this. X minus 2d divided by d square plus 4, 1 upon minus 1 plus 4 sine of x. So it is 3. So I can write 3 outside. X minus 2d divided by d square plus 4 to be operated on sine x. Yes, operate it. I'll go to the next page. Complete this.
Yes, sir.
Sir, 1 minute.
Getting everyone na? It is no doubt it is required to write also and understand also. I know it is difficult to do both the things together, but somehow we have to do it. And whenever not understood any part, what you can do, you can go through the notes or video lectures that I'm sharing with you. But make habit, at least in case of mathematical subjects, that you complete the homework, complete the assignments, complete the notes, everything in time only. Huh? Don't keep anything for before the exam time. Okay, let me change the page. So x minus 2d. Okay. To be operated on sine x. Yes, so operate it. So y of p equal to 1 upon 3 as it is. X into sine x minus 2d divided by d square plus 4 sine x. Now you can operate numerator first or denominator first, doesn't matter. Huh? Someone may ask if I operate numerator first, what will happen? So no any problem, we will get same answer only. So let me operate denominator first. D square equal to minus a square, and that is minus 1. So 1 upon 3 x sine x minus 2d as it is, d square in denominator only, huh? Not in numerator. Is to be replaced by minus 1 and then sine x. So 1 upon 3 x sine x minus this will be 2 by 3 and then d of sine x. What is d? D is the derivative. So clear?
Yes, sir.
Great. Chalo, next. Solve this. D square minus d plus 1 x sin x. Sorry, d square plus d. Okay, no problem. Minus d will be also okay. Yes, try to solve this. P equal to cos x. Using Use this formula. Do it yourself. 1 minute to you. Try to do it yourself. So that you will understand where you are making mistake or whether you are getting the procedure or not. Okay, so I will also solve. One upon d is the integration. Getting everyone. I'll go to the next page.
1 minute, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Yes. So it is like this. Integration of cos x is sin x. I'll write minus sign outside. Operate the bracket on sin x. Again, as usual, we have to replace d square by minus a square in a denominator only.
x minus 2 sin x minus cos x.
Correct. Two d divided by t. So two. Yeah, all the terms are negative. Is your answer is like this?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Hope everyone is getting this. Can I change the page?
Sir, 1 minute.
Sir, 1 minute.
Okay, no problem. Okay, next time. Any doubt? Three functions are there, huh? Now understand how to solve it. See, I'm using this formula first. Hope you remember this formula. What is it? E raised to x 1 upon phi of d plus a to be operated on v. D is to be replaced by d plus a. So what is a here? D plus 2. 2 is obtained from here. Coefficient of the x in exponential term. Okay. Therefore, so what is remaining? Isn't it? Yes, use this formula. Therefore, we have e raised to 2x as it is. A is this 3, huh? I can cancel one D. One upon D is integration. This is the answer. Understood. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes,
Great. Understood? Can I go to the next page? Any doubt here? Okay. Any doubt?
sir.
Can I change the page?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Sure. See now, let me revise what we studied still, and let me start with the new part. Okay, so we studied how we can find a particular integral of a given differential equation using the shortcut method. So Pi by shortcut method, and whose particular integral was obtained? We started with exponential function of this form. K is the constant. Okay, then we obtained formulas, and then we solve examples for sin x, cos x, then x raised to m polynomials. Okay, then we solve examples on e raised to x into v. Okay, then we solve examples on x into v. Okay, so suppose the function f of x is like this: e raised to 3x. Yes, can we use shortcut method? Can we use shortcut method? कोई फॉर्मूला ऐसा पढ़ा है कि हमने where the function was e raised to 3x? Shortcut method is applicable. But suppose e raised to 3x, can you use the shortcut method? No. Suppose log of x, can you use the shortcut method? Tan of 3x, can you use shortcut method? No. Right? You might have seen this. Homework was given. check whether there is a shortcut method formula for tan quad. It is not so, huh? Till if it is not checked, check it today. Sine of e raised to x. Can we find the shortcut method formula? No. You can check this. Suppose we have something like this, e raised to x divided by x plus 2. Is there any shortcut method formula? No. Suppose we have e raised to x divided by e raised to x plus 1. Is there any shortcut method formula? No. Okay, and then there are n number of functions, e raised sec square x. Shortcut method formulas are not applicable. Getting everyone? Jitte Sarvana?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shortcut method is not applicable. For following functions. लिख के रखो आप ये. Then question remains how to solve. For that there is a general method. Okay. So next is general method of finding particular integral. PI by general method. So yes, hold on a second. Now let me ask you a question. Do you want to go through the derivation, how the formulas are developed, or should I write the formulas directly?
Formula.
Formula will be okay, everyone will understand it. Can I write the formulas of general method directly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so formulas are, again, those who are interested, I have posted the notes of previous semester. Please go through the notes. There is derivation of the general method. 1 upon d plus m operated on f of x. Right, that is equal to, see, this plus m is converted into minus m. Inside the integral e raised to plus mx. And then f of x dx. Right, this is the first formula. Right, second, minus m, huh? 1 upon d minus I, huh? They operated on f of x. Hope it is clear. Minus m will be plus m. Substitute m equal to 0 in first formula or second formula, one of them. So 1 upon d plus 0, so 1 upon d only. E raised to 0, 1. Inside the integral e raised to 0. And we know this very well. 1 upon d is the integration. Getting everyone? These are the formulas. Okay. Before we proceed, we should know few formulas. If you know these formulas, that will help to solve the examples. What are the formulas? Okay. Whenever required, I will use them. Huh? Or should I write them here only? All the formulas of integration, should I write them here or should I use them whenever they are required? Leave it.
यहीं पे लिख
हाँ
Say,
सर.
yes. No problem. Go to the next page and we'll do that. Page number 42, formulas of integration. Sorry. Yes. What is integration? Log of denominator. Next. Okay, we'll go through the examples. Right, first example. Can I start with a little bit difficult example? Is it okay? Okay, no problem. We'll start with a simple example. Solve. Ready? Auxiliary equation, you remember na? You can change the order of roots, no any problem. Pi now. What is Pi? Written in this way. Yes, so we can operate 1 upon d plus 2 first or upon d plus 1 first. Achha, now tell me, if I operate 1 upon d plus 2, what I'll get? What I'll get? I written the formulas before some time. 1 upon d plus m operated on f of x. E raised to minus mx, inside the integral e raised to plus mx. Okay, so we have plus 2, so it will become minus 2. Then inside the integral e raised to plus 2x and whatever the function sine of e raised to x. Getting everyone? Okay, but see, here it is e raised to 2x and here e raised to x. So better not to use this. It will be better if we have same function. Right, therefore it will be better if we operate 1 upon d plus 1. I'll repeat. If we operate 1 upon d plus 2, we are getting e raised to minus 2x outside the integral. Why? Plus 2 will be converted into minus 2. E raised to minus 2x inside the integral e raised to plus 2x. And then sine e raised to ex as it is. But we have different functions. right? The functions are different. What is different? E raised to 2x here and e raised to x here. Therefore, better not to use this. If we don't have any other option, we have to use it. But since we have option 1 upon d plus 1, therefore let me use that. Okay. So can I go to the next page?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on next page we have like this. Understand what I'm saying now? The next page, give me 1 minute. Yes. On the next page, page number 43. Let me change it. See, or you can understand first and afterwards you can copy it. No any problem. Those who want to understand it first, no any problem. So it is like this. Okay. Y of p equal to 1 upon d plus 2 as it is. 1 upon d plus 1 to be operated on sine of e raised to x. Let me mention the formula. So, using yes, what is the formula? Plus m converted into minus m. I'm using the same formula, okay, in this way. Plus 1, na? Right. Now to solve the integral, we have to use a substitution. So, e raised to x dx, that will be dt. What is integration of sin t? Minus cos t. What is t? Okay, again use the m formula. I'll mention it once again so that there will be no any confusion. First example, therefore I'm mentioning it. Yes, so using this formula, we have, see, d plus 2 is to be operated. So e raised to plus 2 will become e raised to minus 2x. Inside the integral, e raised to plus 2x into minus of e raised to minus x cos of e raised to x dx. Getting everyone now? So let me simplify it. So e raised to minus 2x is outside the integral as it is. This minus I am writing here. Okay. Then what is e raised to 2x into e raised to minus x? It will be e raised to 2x minus x. Addition of the powers. And then cos of e raised to minus x dx. So simplify this. Now we have to use substitution. Therefore, the integral will become. I am audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
E raised to x dx, that is equal to dt. Then cos of t. What is integration of cos t? That is sin t. Okay, so minus e raised to 2x sine of e raised to x. This is the y of p. Now we want to write the general solution. Y of c plus y of p. Y of c is written on previous page. Huh? You can check that. So the final answer is like this. C1 e raised to minus 2x this is minus, huh? Everyone is getting this. Till we were finding complementary function and particular integral separately. I think this is the first example where we solve the whole experiment. We obtain the general solution. Everyone is getting this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, great. Go ahead and solve the example. Write it. Complete the example. Return. Hey, written. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Can I go to the next page?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So we understood how we can solve examples using the general method. We'll continue. Solve. First part is complementary function. अरे इसके बाद क्या है? You are free ना?
यहाँ पे हम प्रॅक्टिकल
किती वाजता असते ते?
2:50
2:50 बापरे. ठीक आहे, जरा फास्ट सॉल्व करूया. इसको कैसे करेंगे? पार्शियल फ्रैक्शंस पता है ना सबको? Anyone know na? Diploma student, you studied this in M1 only. And the regular student, they studied this in I think 5th standard. So our aim is to get A and B. So denominator is same, equating numerator. Take different values of D, for example. Still question remains how to understand whether we have to use partial fraction or whether we have to solve the method we used in previous example. That you understand by practice only. More the practice, more you will understand about the examples. So please let me solve the remaining part on next page. But I want to use this formula. I'll mention the formula to be used. This formula is to be used. So I'll use that on the next page fast so that to be able to solve the example in next 2 minutes. Can I change the page?
Yes, sir.
So plus 1 converted into minus 1. Simplify this. Add e raised to x, subtract e raised to x. So next step is like this. You can use your own method. This is not the only method. Now I am using few substitutions. These two formulas are to be used. Use them. So see, this e raised to x is t minus 1 divided by e raised to x plus t. Integration of dx, x minus, using this formula, log of e raised to x plus 1. T by t is 1. Fast, huh? बहुतेक टाइम झालेला आहे. Substitute the value of t. झेपते का रे?
थोड़ा फास्ट होता सर.
No, sir.
थोडं फास्ट होते बहुतेक. If you're not understood any step, you let me know. Step number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 steps I have written. 7 equations I have written. If you're not understood any of the equation, please let me know. थोडं फास्ट होते मलाही कळते. I also understand it. And this is not the only method. You may have simple method than this. Substitute the t, simplify, and then on the next page, please write the general solution y of c plus y of p. Please do that. And you can leave. एक minute attendance घेतो. एक मिनट अटेंडेंस की था. Yes. 53, 62 students are there. Okay, no problem. You can leave. Thank you. If
Thank you,
anything
sir.
is remaining, you can complete it. Please, remaining part, complete it. Now you have to just substitute the value of t, simplify it, and then at the end write y of c plus y. Please do that yourself. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. You can leave.
Thank you, sir.
You can join the practicals.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, same to you. Same to everyone, in fact.